Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So this is an ASMR football video where I show my relatively small collection of football shirts. I think we're up to like episode 9 now in this. I don't have many more to go, although I am adding to them all the time, so thanks for your recommendations of different places to buy them, particularly for cheap. And with the wind howling in this beautiful Welsh weather we're having this week, of course it's half term and bank holiday, so all the kids are off school, so it's got to pour down in rain, even though last week it was stunning blue skies every day. So yeah, it's howling wind and pouring rain in the background. No need to add sound effects when you live in Wales, the sky will do it for you. So, talking about Wales, let's see which shirt this is. I've given you a hint. Well, 2 hints now. You probably guessed it already. So this is my collection of shirts, and this is number, I can't remember exactly, 9 or 10 I think we're at now. So you can see it's by Adidas, or Adidas, however you want to pronounce it. It's got this button at the top that you can do up, which is slightly different from any other shirts. And you might have a clue by this thing on the back. You might have a little clue with that. But otherwise the back is just red. Got the 3 stripes running down the sides. And we've got the white trim both on the sleeves and the neck. But not at the bottom, just red at the bottom. I think, knowing me, knowing this channel, you've probably figured out which shirt this is already, if you're paying attention at least. This is, of course, the Welsh national team shirt. Now, cracky, if shirts could tell stories, I was wearing this when did I buy this? This one I got cheap, directly from the Welsh, the FAW website, I think. They redirected you to the shop. I'm on the sort of newsletter, so I had an email saying they had like 50% off or something. And I went and bought it, and it was because they were doing a new one, I think for 2000. Now, gosh, I can't actually remember. Someone will tell me in the comments because you're more observant than I am. I'm new to all of this, so I'm not very good at like knowing the year of each thing. I've got a feeling this was when we were in the European Championships, or had just been in them. So maybe that was just after the pandemic. Sounds about right. 2020, but then it happened in 21, didn't it? So maybe this is from 2020, 21. And I wear it practically for every single match. I obviously wash it, don't worry. At least it's not smell-o-vision. No, I do wash it. And so I was definitely wearing this and my bucket hat, when we missed the last Euros, when we had the penalty shootout against Poland, and Dan James had his saved by Wojciech Szczęsny. Yeah, so this is the Welsh top. I'll translate. It says Gorau chwarae, cyd chwarae. So the best way to play is to play together. So Gorau is best, or yeah, best. Chwarae is to play. So best play, together play. Cyd chwarae. Gorau chwarae, cyd chwarae. And if you're interested, we are called Cymru in Welsh. And we're actually doing a Turkey and a Czechia, a Turkia and a Czechia, in the sense that we want to be called in footballing terms, we want to be called Cymru. And it's something that we're trying to get pushed through. Turkey changed their name, Czechia changed from Czech Republic to Czechia, Turkey to Turkia. And so Wales are trying to get it through to Cymru. There's a political reason for this. Turkey's was because in English, Turkey is like, or Turkey is like considered to be like a negative thing. I don't know why Czechia did it. But for Wales, it's also a thing. Wales means like, it's from the old Germanic tribes, and it means like foreigner. And so any group of people as foreigner or non-Germanic peoples. So there are lots of examples around Europe of people having similar names that start with a W. So in Belgium, the southern part of Belgium where they speak French is Wallonia. So like Wales, Wallonia, Wallonia with a W. So they were the non-Germanic people of Belgium. And in Polish, people from Italy are the Włoch, the W, L with a strike through it, O-C-H, Włoch. So they were the non-Germanic people, they were the Latin people, Romans. So yeah, we don't like the fact that we are called foreigners. It's not a very nice name. So we want to be called the Cymry, the people of Wales. And so yeah, Cymry, and lots of people in England mispronounce it because it's C-Y-M-R-U. And it's a little bit deceiving because our vowels often make different sounds to English. So the Y is more of an sound, and the U, weirdly, is an E. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but it's not. So we say Cymru, and it's not Simru, like I've heard some people pronounce it. Yeah, Cymru. And yeah, so I've worn this through thick and thin. I've said previously, I'd love, because when I do videos on this channel, they tend to do better if they like Champions League videos or ones where I include a lot of different leagues. But actually, I got into football originally, and I currently do feel a lot more passionately about international football. And yeah, I find when people say like, what's your favourite club, I want to answer Wales, and sometimes I do, and people are like, what are you talking about, Wales, your favourite club? But I support Wales. I'm basically, my partner's told me I'm an absolute nightmare when Wales are playing, because I'm like I just have a meltdown, because my nerves, and just like I support them in a way that I could support no club. I've talked to you before about how I support Swansea City and Roma and Spartak Moscow and a whole host of other clubs that I really like Tottenham and Athletic Bilbao and Valencia, and some teams in Germany like Schalke and yeah, Cologne. The way I feel for Wales is like completely different. I know I'm a very, very proud Welshman, but even in footballing terms, like, the national team is just amazing to me, and I support them in a way that I don't support any club team. This, incidentally, is meant to represent a daffodil, a narcissus, so the yellow of the plant, of the flower, and the green of the stem, which is our national flower. And obviously our national animal is a dragon. Pretty cool one, to be honest. And yeah, so this is one of my most worn t-shirts. Many moments of anguish have been experienced wearing this shirt, I'll be honest with you. And yeah, so this is one of my most cherished shirts, I'd probably say. I only have 2 Welsh tops. I've got the Kappa one that I think I showed you before, and this one. And I'll probably end up buying more in the future, but I'm not into like every time there's a new one out I'll buy it sort of thing. Not yet anyway, but I usually wait for them to be on sale. I'm quite cheap. Thrifty with my money. So yeah, this is the national team of Wales. We obviously got Welsh and international matches coming up soon, so I'll be a complete nightmare as usual doing those, because they're 2 big ones as well. We're playing Belgium, in Belgium, and we always play quite well. I can't say under Bellamy, but under Rob Page, our previous manager, we used to just lose every single match we played in the summer months before the end of the season. So yeah, I'm not thinking playing Belgium is a good thing at that point in time. particularly now that Belgium got a new coach and have started to play a lot better. So I think we've missed our window of opportunity against them. They were much worse in the Nations League campaign when they lost to Israel, and obviously France. I think they were beatable then under that coach. Although Domenico Tedesco, I rate. He used to manage Spartak Moscow, and he came second. We nearly won the league under him. So yeah, but he is quite a sort of feisty guy. Maybe I know he rubbed Courtois up the wrong way, and the fact that Courtois is probably going to be playing for them again, best goalkeeper in the world, is not a great idea. I'd much rather they're extremely capable, but not quite best player in the world, best goalkeeper in the world players for goals. So yeah, here's me hoping for a World Cup spot with Wales. I did read, actually, I may as well talk about it now, that because Wales are going to help England, Scotland and Republic of Ireland host the Euros in a couple of years' time, FIFA or UEFA have said that they will reserve 2 spots for the top 2 ranked home nations that don't make it. So I'd imagine England will qualify, Scotland probably will as well. So maybe that means that Republic of Ireland and Wales will have a backdoor into the competition if we don't manage to do it in the group stage in the usual qualifying way. So that's quite reassuring, because I'm hoping, they haven't confirmed it at the minute, but there's a large suggestion, particularly because they use Gareth Bale to promote it to UEFA. He was one of the spokespeople, and he helped sort of sell the idea of us having it as a British and Irish joint tournament. And I know the vast, kind of like the World Cup, most in America, most of the matches are in America, and there's a couple in Canada or Mexico. So the vast majority will be in England. I think only one stadium in Scotland, Republic of Ireland and Wales will be used, but still, we're really hoping that the opening match is going to be in the Principality Stadium in Cardiff, which is obviously still a fantastic stadium. We don't use it for our international matches. We like the Cardiff City Stadium, which is only 30,000, because we know we can fill it and it'll be very vociferous and loud. Whereas I used to attend matches when I was a kid in the Liberty Stadium. It was called the Millennium Stadium when it opened, and even if you had 50,000 people there, you still have 20,000 empty seats in it. 20,000 empty is a lot. So it would always look quite empty, and if you had anything less than that, because we were going through a really bad patch at the time, if you had like 20,000 turn up, if we had 20,000 people turn up to Wales matches now, we'd be quite pleased. But at the time, the stadium would look like completely empty, and it would sound echoey as well. It's not made for small crowds, so we don't use it. And yeah, and we don't use it for big matches either, because it's sort of like us playing somewhere we're not used to, so it's a disadvantage for us. But I'm not saying we would be in the opening match, but they would be using our stadium for the opening match. That is the theory, is the sort of working theory that's going on anyway. So it would be awful if, the opening match was in our country and we didn't even qualify for our own tournament. So the fact that they're keeping a little backdoor option open to us is a relief, because we're Welsh and we'll mess it up somehow. Okay, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, click like. If you are new to the channel, then click subscribe. Let me know which national shirts you've got in the comment section below, particularly if it's not of your own country. I've already showed you that I've got Spain's and randomly Cameroon's, and I've got 2 of Wales. Which ones have you got? And let me know in the comment section below. Click this video next if you haven't seen it yet in this series. And of course, if you love what I do, then join me on Patreon. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.